my swim coach, there was a time, Ryan, where my mom was like, "This is too much." She was gonna say, "We can't," that I could no longer swim. I was 12 years old. This is when
Was it the time commitment or cost, or what was the issue?
it was a time commitment. Again, yeah,
Okay.
she worked. She went back to school, became a registered nurse. She was working at the Cleveland Clinic. She just one person couldn't be in
Right.
two places at the same time.
Sure.
Well, my white coach, Jeff Armstrong, talked to my mom, and he's like, you know what, this is great, but Byron has a talent for this. How about I pick him up from school, and I take him to practice,
That's
and in
awesome.
times that you can't pick him up, I'll drop him off. He did that. It was only supposed to be for one season. He did that for 3 seasons, man. That guy in my life, and look, he just had a high school education. He didn't have a college education. All right. And here you had this guy, white guy, Fu Manchu mustache, mullet, driving into the inner
Yeah.
city and out, picking up this black kid, because he recognized that this kid has an opportunity. Swimming opened the world to me. Every Saturday, I had an excuse to get out of the hood, and I saw more of what was available to me in life. If anything, it just broadened my perspective. It gave me a bigger picture of what was possible, which then allowed me to orient myself that I could achieve more, right? And so it was because of strategic men over and over again in my life that happened. So even if a person isn't blessed with having a dad in the home, there are men that they can align themselves, that can help them along the way. And there are platforms and programs at the
Right.
very least. If you have a smartphone or access to the internet, you can create virtual fathers, that can show and model, anything you want to accomplish.
And I think there's another part of that story that's really powerful. And your swim coach, that's a seemingly insignificant gesture, right? Like, I'm just going to go pick up this kid. I'm going to take him to practice. He's going to practice. I'm going to drop him off. I'm going to do that 2, 3, 4 times a week. It doesn't seem like a big deal. But I think what we need to realize and understand is that we don't need to save the world.
Right.
We need to do small little tasks on a daily basis that most people would overlook and not consider. Maybe you're not going to be thanked for them, but
Mm-hmm.
man, you never know. And then you look at you and who you've become. And not only that, now you look at how many men you're personally influencing. And a lot of that goes credit to that coach
Yeah.
who took an extra hour out of his day to pick you up and to drop you off. That's very, very powerful.